What if the Avengers' greatest enemy joined them not to conquer, but to save everything? What if Doctor Doom is not lying, only telling a truth too terrifying to accept? Avengers Doomsday isn't about heroes versus villains. It's about survival, guilt, and consequences finally catching up across the shattered multiverse. From his first appearance, Doctor Doom has symbolized control, intellect, and ruthless logic, but Doomsday reframes him entirely. He doesn't join the Avengers for redemption or friendship. He joins because the multiverse is collapsing, and someone must be willing to do what heroes cannot without hesitation or mercy at all. The shocking truth begins with Kang's disappearance. Kang wasn't trying to rule for ego alone. He was delaying annihilation. With the Council gone, their burden doesn't vanish. It transfers. Doom inherits the mission to fix incursions, becoming the multiverse's last engineer, judge, and executioner by brutal necessity alone, nowhere else. Avengers Doomsday reframes history, starting with Endgame. The time heist wasn't heroic perfection. It was the first fracture. When Steve Rogers stayed in 1948 with Peggy Carter, love rewrote destiny. That choice, beautiful and selfish, triggered a branch timeline bleeding into everything else like cracks spreading through glass everywhere silently. Doctor Strange shattered reality further in No Way Home, casting a spell fueled by compassion and arrogance. Multiverse of Madness doubled down, with dream-walking and Darkhold corruption. Wanda's grief tore holes between worlds. Doom sees patterns heroes ignore. Every emotional decision becomes a Nexus event with irreversible cosmic consequences everywhere. Even Spider-Man carries blame. Peter's desperate wish fractured memories across Earth 616, destabilizing causality itself. The TVA once pruned such deviations, but Loki changed everything. Branch timelines now survive, growing like roots in a multiversal tree, beautiful yet lethal to the fabric holding existence together as pressure relentlessly increases. Deadpool's reckless timeline hopping searching for Wolverine adds chaos layered with comedy. Monica Rambeau's displacement leaves cosmic scars. Even Franklin from Earth 828 bends reality unconsciously. Doom isn't guessing, he's calculating. Incursions aren't random disasters. They're mathematical inevitabilities created by unchecked hero interference spanning universes and eras endlessly, now everywhere always. The film clarifies a vital concept many misunderstand. Branch timelines don't create new universes instantly. It's the same Earth rewriting its own history, like scars forming over healed wounds. Each rewrite strains reality until parallel Earths collide, triggering incursions that annihilate entire populations without mercy in horrifying cosmic silence alone. Doom's philosophy mirrors the Ancient One's explanation to Bruce Banner in Endgame. Time must flow correctly, or reality collapses. Doom simply removes sentimentality. He identifies the exact moment each hero deviated, planning to return them there, clip the branch, and erase the damage they caused without apology or regret ever. Memory wiping becomes his cleanest solution. Sorcerers have done it. The TVA perfected it. Doom sees minds as files to edit. Heroes won't remember their victories, sacrifices, or friendships. They'll simply exist correctly again. To Doom, identity is irrelevant when weighed against universal survival across infinite collapsing timelines everywhere always. But what if they refuse? That's where Doom becomes terrifying. His nuclear option erases superheroes entirely. No Captain America experiment. No Red Skull obsession. No arms race for gods. Remove the origin, and the ripple vanishes. Humanity survives ordinary, fragile, but free from multiversal extinction at an unbearable moral cost. This explains why Doom joins the Avengers. He needs proximity, trust, and access. He studies them, not as teammates, but as variables. Every conversation is reconnaissance. Every battle is a test. He must determine who can be fixed, who must be reset, and who must be erased for universal equilibrium. The Avengers slowly realize Doom isn't sabotaging missions. He's correcting outcomes. Cities saved too late. Enemies defeated incorrectly. Victories that cause worse futures. Like Thanos on Titan, Doom speaks in inevitabilities. He doesn't enjoy cruelty. He believes kindness without order is the real villain, destroying existence through chaos everywhere eventually. Doom's armor isn't just protection. It's a symbol of isolation. Unlike Tony Stark, Doom doesn't trust hope. Stark snapped to save everyone once. Doom plans to save everything forever. That difference defines him. Temporary sacrifice versus permanent control. To Doom, control is mercy within an uncaring multiverse forever alone now. Captain America represents Doom's greatest contradiction. Steve embodies moral absolutism, yet his 1948 choice fractured reality. Doom respects Steve's honor but condemns his weakness. Love changed time. Doom refuses love entirely. In Doomsday, their conflict isn't fists. It's ideology tearing the Avengers apart from within their unity completely brutally now. Doctor Strange understands Doom more than anyone. He's seen 14 million futures. He knows survival sometimes looks monstrous. That's why Strange hesitates. Helping Doom might save everything. Stopping Doom might doom everything. Doomsday forces Strange to confront the cost of being right when morality fractures under pressure everywhere always now. Wanda Maximoff becomes Doom's ultimate proof. Her grief nearly destroyed the multiverse, yet heroes defended her. Doom doesn't judge emotion. He measures damage. Westview, dream-walking, Darkhold corruption. Wanda isn't evil to Doom. She's evidence that unchecked pain equals cosmic catastrophe repeating endlessly across infinite realities forever alone now everywhere always. Spider-Man's youth terrifies Doom most. Peter breaks reality trying to save everyone. Doom sees potential disasters growing unchecked. A single emotional choice can fracture universes. Doom would reset Peter without hesitation, believing a forgotten hero is better than a remembered extinction for trillions yet unborn beings everywhere always now alive. As Doomsday unfolds, the Avengers realize Doom is winning logically. Every solution they propose causes future incursions. Doom's plans stabilize reality instantly. He's not rushing. He's patient, surgical, inevitable. That inevitability forces an impossible question: is free will worth universal annihilation when consequences finally demand payment everywhere always now do? Doom doesn't betray the Avengers. He outgrows them. He acquires the power he needs, fixes what he can, and prepares Battleworld. Like the comics, Doom will briefly become God Emperor. Not for glory, for order. But power borrowed from broken realities never stays controlled, leading inevitably toward collapse again soon. Secret Wars is born from Doom's partial success. He saves fragments, loses control, and reality shatters again. Heroes and villains collide on Battleworld, created from Doom's desperate architecture. Doomsday isn't about victory. It's about setting the stage where survival demands sacrifice beyond imagination on a scale never seen before now. Dr. Doom joins the Avengers because he sees them as the disease and the cure. They broke reality, saving it. Only by working beside them can he identify the infection. Doom isn't lying. He's telling the truth heroes refuse to hear. They are the multiverse's greatest threat to itself alone. Every Marvel scene echoes this warning. The Ancient One's rooftop conversation. Loki holding timelines together. Strange watching futures burn. These weren't victories. They were delays. Doom simply stops delaying. He chooses permanence over comfort, order over emotion, survival over stories written by hopeful heroes repeatedly failing everywhere always now before. Doom isn't redeemed in Doomsday. He's validated. That's more unsettling. The Avengers fight him because they must, not because he's wrong. The real tragedy is realizing Doom's logic works. The real horror is accepting that heroes may be the problem. History repeatedly proves him correct everywhere, always, now, again, forever. And that is the real reason Dr. Doom joins the Avengers. Not to stand with them, but to stand above them, to judge them, to correct them, to replace their chaos with his certainty. Doomsday isn't Doom's rise. It's the Avengers' reckoning, long delayed by hero worship everywhere always now. If this revelation shook your understanding of the MCU, that's the point. Marvel is evolving beyond simple good versus evil. Doomsday challenges loyalty, morality, and nostalgia. It asks whether saving the universe means surrendering what makes heroes human. And that answer will define Secret Wars for generations of fans worldwide. Every choice now carries weight. Every victory hides consequences. Doom sees the endgame clearly. Heroes see only the next battle. That difference makes Doom necessary and terrifying. Avengers Doomsday doesn't ask you to trust Doom. It dares you to understand him before judgment inevitably arrives everywhere, always, now, soon enough. The Avengers may win the fight, but Doom wins the argument. That's what lingers. That's what breaks teams and fans alike. When Secret Wars begins, remember this moment. Remember why Doom stood beside Earth's mightiest heroes, carrying the weight they created through countless reckless temporal decisions everywhere always now then. Marvel isn't turning Doom into a hero, it's turning heroes into liabilities. That shift is bold, risky, and unforgettable. Doomsday redefines legacy characters without erasing them. It asks audiences to grow up with the universe, where intentions no longer excuse destruction on an infinite cosmic scale everywhere, always, now, forever. Dr. Doom doesn't need your approval. He needs results. That cold truth is why he joins the Avengers, why he studies them, and why he will ultimately surpass them. In Avengers Doomsday, Doom isn't the villain of the story. He's the consequence heroes desperately tried to avoid everywhere, always, now. And now the question isn't whether Doom is right. It's whether the Avengers can live with being wrong. That tension drives Doomsday into Secret Wars. And when Battleworld rises, remember, Doom didn't destroy the multiverse. He tried to save it from its heroes who shattered it repeatedly everywhere, always, now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Avengers Doomsday and Dr. Doom's true motive, this channel is your home for Marvel theories that go deeper than trailers and surface-level takes. We connect scenes, timelines, and consequences to reveal the bigger picture Marvel is building across films and phases worldwide now. Subscribe to FilmVerse Hollywood for weekly MCU breakdowns, Secret Wars theories, and hidden connections you won't hear anywhere else. Like this video if it challenged your perspective, and share it with fellow Marvel fans who love thinking beyond heroes and villains and exploring darker narrative truths everywhere, always, now, together. Comment your thoughts on Doom's choices and whether you believe order is worth the cost. This community thrives on smart debate, not blind loyalty. Until the next breakdown, keep watching the multiverse closely, because every choice matters now more than ever as Marvel reshapes its destiny everywhere, always, now, ahead. FilmVerse Hollywood is about understanding stories, not just consuming them. If you want explanations that respect intelligence and passion, you're in the right place. Stay curious, stay critical, and remember, in the MCU, even heroes can be the problem when consequences finally come due everywhere, always, now, again, forever, soon. Thank you for watching this Avengers Doomsday Theory breakdown. More Secret Wars revelations, Dr. Doom analyzes, and multiverse explanations are coming very soon. Hit subscribe, turn notifications on, and join us as Marvel's future unfolds one shocking truth at a time across endless cinematic possibilities everywhere, always, now, together, onward. From Endgame's time heist to Loki's multiversal tree, Marvel has been warning us. Stability has a price. Doom is simply brave enough to pay it. Avengers Doomsday confronts that bill head-on, forcing heroes and audiences to face consequences long ignored across decades of heroic meddling everywhere, always, now, finally paid. Doom's alliance is temporary, strategic, and inevitable. He never intended to stay an Avenger. He intended to finish a job no one else could stomach. That brutal honesty is why Doomsday resonates. It dares Marvel to evolve beyond comfort and embrace narrative maturity fully everywhere, always, now, together, onward. Next, Dr. Doom doesn't seek forgiveness. He seeks results written into reality itself. That distinction makes him Marvel's most dangerous mind. As Doomsday unfolds, remember this truth: the greatest threats aren't monsters or aliens, but choices made with good intentions that spiral beyond anyone's control everywhere, always, now, inevitably, forever, lost. Avengers Doomsday isn't about who punches harder. It's about who's willing to carry unbearable responsibility. Doom shoulders it alone. That loneliness defines him. And that is why, for a moment, Earth's mightiest heroes walk beside their darkest reflection before inevitable separation shatters everything everywhere, always, now, again, forever, soon, completely. As fans, we're invited to question our heroes, not worship them blindly. Doom forces that discomfort. And that's powerful storytelling. If this theory changed how you see Doomsday, stay tuned. Marvel's next chapters will only get darker, deeper, and more daring as the multiverse collapses forward everywhere, always, now, relentlessly. FilmVerse Hollywood will be there to break it all down. From Dr. Doom's rise to Battleworld's creation, we cover it with clarity and passion. Subscribe, like, and share to support deep Marvel analysis that treats these stories with the respect they deserve now and in future phases, everywhere, always, together. The Multiverse Saga is about consequences. Doom understands that better than anyone. That understanding is why he joins the Avengers and why he will ultimately stand alone. Remember this video when Doomsday arrives, because Marvel has been telling us this story all along through subtle scenes and choices everywhere always. Stay sharp, stay curious, and never underestimate the cost of heroism. The MCU is changing, and Doctor Doom is the catalyst. This was FilmVerse Hollywood, uncovering the real reason Doom joined the Avengers. Until next time, the multiverse is watching. Every choice echoes forever, onward, everywhere, always, now, again, soon. Subscribe now for more Marvel theories, breakdowns, and bold interpretations you won't find elsewhere. Support the channel by liking and sharing this video. Together, we explore the stories behind the spectacle, the logic behind the chaos, and the truths behind the heroes shaping tomorrow's cinematic mythos, everywhere, always, now, together. Thank you for being part of the FilmVerse Hollywood community. Your support allows deeper dives, bigger theories, and sharper analysis. The multiverse saga is just beginning, and Doctor Doom is only the start of Marvel's bold new direction that challenges fans to think critically. Everywhere, always, now, together, onward, next. Keep your eyes open for hidden clues, dialogue echoes, and timeline hints across upcoming films. Marvel rewards attention. And here at FilmVerse Hollywood, we make sure you never miss what truly matters beneath the surface, spectacle shaping destinies within interconnected cinematic universes, everywhere, always, now, together, again, forever, onward, next. This breakdown proves Marvel's storytelling is maturing, becoming more philosophical and daring. Doctor Doom embodies that shift. Not as a savior, not as a tyrant, but as a mirror reflecting uncomfortable truths about heroism, responsibility, and the price of interference across fragile timelines and realities, everywhere, always, now, again, forever. Avengers Doomsday may divide fans, but it will redefine the MCU. Doom's presence forces evolution. And whether you agree with him or not, his logic will haunt every future decision Marvel's heroes make from this point forward, as consequences finally replace escapism. Everywhere, always, now, completely, again, forever, onward, next. This is FilmVerse Hollywood, signing off. If you want more mind-bending Marvel theories, subscribe now, like, share, and comment to support the channel. Until the next revelation, remember, the multiverse doesn't break by accident. It breaks by choice made by heroes with good intentions, everywhere, always, now, again, forever, proven.